Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on my Lamborghini Gallardo Performante. Guys, I wasn't actually going to do another video on the car, but everybody does keep asking in the comments of every single video, Rob, how are you getting on with the car? Can we have an update? When is the next video? So guys, I decided now is the time. There is a couple of little niggly bits that I would like to iron out on the car, and I thought why not bring you guys along for the ride and give you a bit of an update. And we have got a pop out in it. I've got a nice mount so we can do a bit of a tunnel run in it and actually get it out for a little bit of a drive. Guys, just before we do get started today, I want to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, and that is WD-40. Today we are going to be talking about the WD-40 specialist range. Any tradesman or industry professional will tell you that sometimes you need to use specialist tools if you want to get the job done right. That's where the WD-40 specialist range comes in. WD-40 specialist range is your ideal companion, especially when it comes to those industry specific jobs. WD-40 has refined its multi-use products to bring you the professional grade range lubrication, grease and cleaners. So guys, the first thing is today on this car that I would like to get sorted out straight away is when I put the roof down, it's actually got quite an annoying little squeak. And that is purely down to, there's nothing wrong with the car, that is purely down to the fact that the roof just doesn't get used a lot, and we know that this car has been stored since 2016 without any use. So it just wants a little bit of lubrication. We are going to be using the silicone spray, and we're actually going to spray that on the joints of the roof. So I'm going to crack on, get that done, and then we'll move on with the video. But just before we do, guys, I want to say a huge thank you again to WD-40 for the continued support and sponsoring this video. Check out all of their links in the description down below. I just thought, guys, before we even put the roof down, I suppose the most important thing to do is going to actually be to do the cold start. So it hasn't moved for a couple of days. Let's chuck the camera on it and give it a start. I am using a bit of a microphone today, so maybe we'll put the microphone a little bit closer to the exhaust and it don't distort it too much. So let's do that bit first. And just like that, guys, it goes as quiet as a mouse and you can't hear it. It sounds like a normal Audi. Right, let's get on and get this roof sorted out. So guys, a lot of you do keep asking, you know, how am I getting on with it? And I'm going to be honest, I've not done too many miles in it. I've probably done about 100, but loved absolutely every mile of it. A little beep in there, just put yourself into neutral because I was at the lights, but I should have known better anyway. I do try and do that myself. I haven't gone crazy in it. I haven't gone fast. Do you know what? Let's not even try and waffle. Let's open the back window and see if you can. Right, let's get on and get this roof sorted out. And just like that, guys, it goes as quiet as a mouse and you can't hear it. It sounds like a normal Audi. Right, let's get on and get this roof sorted out. And just like that, guys, it goes as quiet as a mouse and you can't hear it. It sounds like a normal Audi.
And just like that, guys, it goes as quiet as a mouse and you can't hear it. It sounds like a normal Audi.
I can't go, you know, I can't even put my foot down a little bit due to the tyres not warming up yet. So I absolutely love the car. Couple of niggly bits, like I said, that squeaking. The other thing that's quite annoying is, and quite a lot of you would have noticed, I've actually got the front number plate up on the dashboard. There's not anywhere for it to go on the front bumper. So we're going to actually rectify that in this video as well. So anyway, I'm going to warm it up, warm my tyres up, and then we'll have another look. Guys, one of my friends just said to me, oh, when you do actually get the car out, Rob, bring it and show me. I haven't seen it yet. So I did just pop and show him. I'll put the roof down, and I've actually left it down because I want to try and have a little bit of a run down the dual carriageway. And there's like a little bit of a tunnel at the end. You've got them 3 modes as well, automatic, sport or Corsa. And of course I've gone through all of them, but I love the way it sounds in the sport mode. Guys, I hope you can hear the sound of that coming through the hands-free. I just absolutely love it. You can chuck this in auto and poodle along and not even hear it, but why would you want one of these cars and not hear it? Right, Lamborghini have actually said that they're going all electric. I think the cars are still going to be mega, but to not have that in a supercar, would I want a supercar? Probably not, because that is a big part of it for me. I'm probably going to stay silent, so because obviously I can't cut in, can't cut out, so I'm just going to leave it running and then take segments out of it, and hopefully they're all right. I do hope the wind noise is not bad, because it'll ruin it. I've just been and borrowed Claire's little hands-free that she uses for running her iPhone earphones, but I did that first bit of recording and it actually come out really well, so I thought, do you know what, why not? Let's try and protect the microphone a little bit. Do some downshifting on this car. Sounds better than acceleration. Guys, we're just going round and roundabout and we're going to go through this little bit of a tunnel. It's not much, but we'll try and get on the Dartford tunnel in this video. Rather. Here we go. Oh, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? We'll try and cross the border somewhere on this video into Mexico as well, and get a little bit more speed. Let me pull over and spin this camera around, guys. That's in sport at the moment. Let's chuck it in Corsa. You guys tell me if you can hear any difference. Now in Corsa. Another little bit of a tunnel. Sounds like a Formula 1 car. Oh, honestly, every time I even get the keys to this car. It puts a smile on my face, guys, honestly. It's one of the best things I ever done, honestly, it really is. This is going to be scary. Let's see how much it is to fill it up. With the old Supreme 99. This won't be cheap. £1.69.9 a litre. £99.54p. Not as bad as I thought. This phone mount's so close. I'm just trying to work out now where to mount it. You probably realised it is actually, mind you, you probably don't realise actually because it is daylight, but it's a few days later. It started really raining and I need to head to Essex to get this number plate issue sorted out. And you will see I've just stopped in the services, got some fuel, and there's police officers everywhere, and I've got the front number plate in the window. I believe that's legal anyway, but yeah, we're going to head there now. I'm just trying to decide whether to put the roof up or down. We're going to go through the Dartford crossing. It'd be really nice to get some sound effects, so to speak. So we'll just see how we get on. I need to move this mount though. I think it's far too close and it is blocking my view a little bit, so we'll move that now. I think I've got the mount just about right. That's the best place I can find for it, so that it is touching the dash, so it's not jumping around all the time. Because, sorry guys, just getting comfy there. It does do a fair amount of wobbling, that mount. Essex Italian Supercar Solutions, and the first night the video went out, the guy reached out to me and said, Rob, we've got something for you, come and see us. But I can't take my eyes off the owner's car here, Mark. This is a Performante Spider with all the forged carbon, guys. How beautiful is that? And I love this colour. Let's see if it's open. Look at these door handles. Yeah. What a beautiful bit of kit. So guys, the reason we come down here I think I mentioned previously in the video, that's not my plate, by the way, that is Mark's plate. He's just popped on there for me. He's fitting can I just turn that upside down, Mark?
Yeah, sure.
This is something that you've designed, Mark, and it's your own.
That's correct.
It's your own personal item. You do this for across the range, all the Italian supercars, or
each license mount is specific to every single car, so i.e. everyone's different. Basically.
Right. Okay.
But they're designed so they pick up with existing anchor points, and you don't have to drill or damage the car in any way. And each mount is quick release, so you can take it off with the use of no tools.
Lovely. So you're just basically undoing a couple of torque screws under there that hold the bumper or the undershield on.
Yeah.
You're mounting a plate, and then this part becomes quick release.
Quick release, yeah. So this section here then clamps onto the underside of the car, which is the hook plate, which is permanently on.
Oh, I see.
That, lift it up, release it, and then it will clamp directly onto here.
Oh, perfect. So guys, I know quite a lot of you are going to say all that money for a car and it doesn't come with somewhere to mount the number plate. It's quite a lot of places in the world you don't actually have to have a front number plate, do you? But regardless, you could mount the number plate somewhere. I've got the number plate there, but you can see it's just a bit too big. You don't want to block out the air vents. A lot of people have tiny little short number plates, so they're able to put it in the middle. Unfortunately, I can't afford one after buying the car. So Mark's son reached out to me and said, Rob, come and have one of these plates fitted for your number plate. You can't leave it in the windscreen. So I've literally been here a couple of minutes, and I think he's pretty much just putting the last screw in it, and he's going to be there with it. So I'll let him finish what he's doing, and then we'll have a look at it after. Guys, a huge thank you to the guys here at Italian Supercars. Again, this is not my number plate. It's Mark's off of his car, but he just put it on there as a bit of a demo. Mark, do you want to show us how quickly you can remove that bracket and get the whole thing off? So guys, that is it. Literally, that's spring loaded, that, and this back piece hooks in, and then this piece here hooks on the lip of the bumper there, doesn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Now these guys actually make these themselves. It's completely UK made, and they make it, you make it here in this, on these premises. They got all of the equipment here. And he just said to me, the only part of this job that he subs out is the powder coating. And that's, rather than buy all the equipment, he uses a local business around the corner to keep him going as well. So huge thank you to them guys, and I am going to put their link in their in the description. So you do Ferraris, Lamborghinis and McLarens. But not to say in the future, if they make something else that don't have a number plate, you'll be making a bracket to fit it.
At the moment.
You're going to be doing Aston Martins as well. So right guys, let's head back to the yard. So I am now in the next location, guys. I've literally been driving around. So the number plate thing, huge shout out to them. That's fantastic that I've got that. Now we're all legal. Now there's there's two other little things on this car that have annoyed me a little bit. Not annoyed, it is what it is, but they're easy rectifiable, if that's the right word. Rectifiable, that is the right word, isn't it? So this car is actually supposed to have stickers on it. Now the previous owner, I've actually spoken to the previous owner's wife, and with all of his cars, he actually removes the stickers because he doesn't like them. So we got the badge that's missing here, which is LP574. I can live without that, but it's actually supposed to say here in white, Performante. And also it is supposed to say here in black, Performante. And they really, what's that?
The other side.
The other side, is it?
Yeah.
Ken, you can shout out, mate. It's all right, you know better than me.
Side,
So it goes there. So Kenny has made these up for me. Probably it's been about a week and a half, isn't it? But you've just been so busy, and you had to get these templated so that they're bang on the right font. And did you have to reach out to one of your mates who does a bit of signage?
Yeah, he has all the fonts for that. So
because he does the car wrapping in Essex. So Kenny reached out to him. He sent him over the pattern drawing. I'm not sure what it is. And we're going to be getting them fitted today. And I can't wait to have them on there. Guys, you have to excuse the state of the car inside. I've got my water bottles in there. But basically, it's supposed to have those on the sides there, and Kenny's just cleaning up the places where they got to go, and we're going to get them fitted. I can't wait to have them on there. I know it's something really silly, but I really genuinely can't wait to have them on there. And then once we're done, I'll let you know what the last little niggly thing is. I know quite a lot of you guys are going to say, Rob, why did that bother you? It's just one of them things. It come out the factory. They were supposed to be on this car, and I think that just looks perfect now. It looks exactly how it should be. Kenny's round doing the other side, and then we're going to move on to the front. Pulled that one off as well?
Yeah.
So that's both sides now done. Ken, what do you think? Does that make a difference?
Yeah, 100%, especially on the back.
It looks really nice, and you're right. It has broken it down, even though it's a white car and that's a white sticker. I really, really do like it. That's a serious bit of eyeing up and levelling up he has to do with his tape measure to get that right, because I'd get no end of stick if that was a bit crooked, mate. And I'm sure you would too.
Yeah, I would.
Right, let's get that front one on. And there we go, guys, all finished. Honestly, let me know. It should be there. This is exactly how it left the factory. They was just removed. Have I made the right choice having them put back on? I really, really like it. And that has broke that down a bit there. I'm well happy. And Ken looked after me. It was very, very cheap to do. Just the price of making up the stickers. He's made me a couple of extras, I know, wouldn't you, Ken? I'll have to stick them up somewhere. Stick them up somewhere at the yard. Ken got carried away there with me, guys. He said it's covered in dirt. I said, I'm going to take it to the car wash. He said, no. What's that stuff we sprayed on it, Ken?
Gloss Boss.
Gloss Boss. Just literally sprayed it on, quick detailer and a nice cloth. And it looks like brand new again. Looks like the day I picked it up. So, right, guys, the third and final thing, and it is the final thing. I'm going to go home, actually, and I'll tell you there. So, guys, the third and final thing. But just before I do tell you, I am going to say I've probably put the car away and covered it up at least 3 times in this video. So I've been doing it over a few days as and when I do get 5 minutes. So the third and final thing, it's not really a complaint, but it's not something that I took into consideration when I bought the car. And guys, that is the seats. So as you can see, they're just fixed bucket carbon seats. And the only, excuse me, the only thing you can do with these seats is move them backwards or forwards. There's no tilt, there's no recline, there's nothing on it at all. And down here, it is quite hard on you. So it wasn't until Chris said, Rob, when you see like the 24-hour Le Mans, let me turn this round. When you watch the 24-hour Le Mans, you will see when they change the driver, they don't just change the driver. They also change a pad in the back of the seat, and that's moulded to each driver. So I've actually spoken to somebody that deals with that sort of thing, and they're actually going to make me a little bit of a pad with covered in Alcantara just for the longer journeys, so it's a bit more comfy. But I think the worst bit is, let me turn that light off in case it's reflecting. I think the worst bit is I do slouch a little bit, so when you sit up it's actually really, really comfortable. It does hold you in really, really well, but I could do with a cushion just for some longer journeys. Apart from that, I absolutely love this car, and I'm still maintaining that it is one of the best things I've ever done. A lot of people in the comments said, what did your missus think of it? Are you going to let her drive it? Is she insured? Claire is insured on this car, fully comp. It was no extra money to add her to the policy, and if she wants to drive it, she will drive the car. That's what insurance is for, and she's quite a safe driver anyway. She's absolutely made up for me because of how happy I am about it. She loves to see me happy, and that is amazing. She really does like it. So guys, that was a little bit of an update. If you do want to see anything more in the future on the car, sure, I'll do a video on it, but it'll have to be something quite substantial, because I don't just want to keep giving you like updates. I mean, this one, probably 50% of people that reached out in the first video have reached out in the comments, left me a comment in other videos saying, how are you getting on with it? When are we going to get an update? When are we going to hear a little bit more about it? So if there is another video opportunity and you guys want me to show you doing show me doing something with the car or out in the car, then by all means I will do. What I'm not going to do is start saying I'm going to do track days and I'm going to do 0 to 60s. That's a bit behind me now, guys. I am 41 and I'm not going to be going and doing any track days in this car. I don't want to smash it up, and it's not insured to be driven around a track, and I don't want to wring its neck. I'm absolutely loving the car at the moment, and as you can see, I've just uncovered it and I'm actually going to take it out for a nice run again today. So if you did enjoy this video, please do hit the thumbs up. Drop us a comment in the comment section. Hopefully I can keep up with these ones. There was over 6,000 in the last video, and like I said, I got to about 2,000 1 AM in the morning, and I thought that's enough, you got to stop somewhere. So yeah, like, subscribe, share on all your social networking sites, and we will see you later in the week for the next one.